1000 simple past tense sentences in English. I went to the park yesterday. I went to the park yesterday. She called her friend last night. She called her friend last night. They played soccer after school. They played soccer after school. He studied for the test last week. He studied for the test last week. We watched a movie last weekend. We watched a movie last weekend. The children danced at the party. The children danced at the party. Thank you for like and subscribe us. I cooked dinner for my family. I cooked dinner for my family. He wrote a letter to his teacher. He wrote a letter to his teacher. She read a book before bed. She read a book before bed. We visited the museum last summer. We visited the museum last summer. They walked to the store this morning. They walked to the store this morning. He cleaned his room last night. He cleaned his room last night. I listened to music while I worked. I listened to music while I worked. We traveled to New York last year. We traveled to New York last year. She baked a cake for her birthday. She baked a cake for her birthday. They laughed at the joke he told. They laughed at the joke he told. I bought a new phone yesterday. I bought a new phone yesterday. He helped his mother with the chores. He helped his mother with the chores. She learned how to swim last month. She learned how to swim last month. We ate pizza for dinner last night. We ate pizza for dinner last night. They saw a movie at the theater. They saw a movie at the theater. I practiced piano after school. I practiced piano after school. He fixed the broken chair in the kitchen. He fixed the broken chair in the kitchen. She painted a picture for her class. She painted a picture for her class. We visited our grandparents last week. We visited our grandparents last week. They ran in the park this morning. They ran in the park this morning. I brushed my teeth before bed. I brushed my teeth before bed. He shaved his beard this morning. He shaved his beard this morning. She washed her hands before eating. She washed her hands before eating. We attended a concert last night. We attended a concert last night. They arrived at the airport on time. They arrived at the airport on time. I finished reading the book yesterday. I finished reading the book yesterday. He took his dog for a walk last night. He took his dog for a walk last night. She gave her friend a birthday gift. She gave her friend a birthday gift. We played board games at the party. We played board games at the party. They drove to the beach last weekend. They drove to the beach last weekend. I called my mom to ask for advice. I called my mom to ask for advice. He built a treehouse in the backyard. He built a treehouse in the backyard. She wore her new dress to the event. She wore her new dress to the event. We explored the city during the trip. We explored the city during the trip. They met their friends at the mall. They met their friends at the mall. I drank a cup of coffee in the morning. I drank a cup of coffee in the morning. He attended a wedding last Saturday. He attended a wedding last Saturday. She visited her cousin in the hospital. She visited her cousin in the hospital. We stayed at a hotel near the beach. We stayed at a hotel near the beach. They studied together for the exam. They studied together for the exam. I sent an email to my boss. I sent an email to my boss. He repaired the car's engine last night. He repaired the car's engine last night. She decorated her room with new lights. She decorated her room with new lights. We walked the dog after dinner. We walked the dog after dinner.